There you go. Let me take that off. There you go. Hello, class. My name is Mr. Fernandez. You already know me. Today's topic is social intelligence. Social intelligence is very important in this world. I think slowly we are losing our social intelligence with new technology coming out, AI, people, new smartphones that are just getting crazier and crazier and crazier every every year. There's a new iPhone coming out with better and better and better and better technology. So I feel like social intelligence, face to face interactions, maybe even on the phone, sure, talking can be a good starter too. So let me put up my presentation. My presentation is short, sweet, right to the point, no flashy things, because y'all are around the age 13 to 14, and that means that still y'all can stay in y'all seat and pay attention for at least 14 to 13 minutes, and then y'all start daydreaming, y'all start thinking of other things, y'all don't pay attention, which is not a bad thing. That's totally natural. We're humans, we're worried, we're we our minds go somewhere else. We're humans. I do the same thing too. That's why I kept this presentation short, sweet, because I know my class is my class. I am me, and I'm also trying to teach y'all and let the software connect to the hard drive, the brain. So um this is how we are going to do it. Social intelligence right here. Let me show the screen. How do I even make this bigger? Sorry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. All right. So, social intelligence right here. Social intelligence. Social intelligence, people. Social intelligence is, you think social intelligence is just talking to someone the right way. That is it. Um, but we are going to be talking about why social intelligence is important, how social intelligence can affect someone, how can one learn about social intelligence, how to use it the right way, what is social intelligence, and also a world without social intelligence. And also at the end, we're going to have a little activity, but I will explain that after the presentation and the screencast. So, social intelligence. Why social intelligence is important. Social, and also if you want to take notes, I am not, you can take notes if you want to, but I didn't even take notes. We have so much technology, you can just search it up on your phone right now. Why am I going to do something that was in the 1900s to the 20th century to do something that's old fashioned? I believe new technology is coming out, we should use that technology, but also use it for good, not get distracted, not lose your humanity. So, but why is social intelligence important? Social intelligence improves your communication with others. It helps with relationships. It helps with your ability to talk to someone. It it boosts your adaptability to connect with people. You need to connect with people so you can survive in this world. You're not going to do a face-to-face interview on a screen. You can nowadays, but sometimes it's unprofessional. Sometimes you just need to go in there with your paper resume, your nice suit, and tell them, I want this job, I want this volunteer work, how can I do it? Why? Like, you need to talk to them, you need to communicate with them, and you need to be a person, you need to be a human being. Also, social intelligence resolves conflict. If there's a fight here in the classroom, we are going to solve it by hopefully breaking the people up. We're going to solve it, and we're also going to do it respectfully, not shut up, shut up, shut up. No, we're going to be like, calm down, calm. That is social intelligence. You need to know the you need to know people's emotions, you need to know people's beliefs, and you need to also respect people during social intelligence. This is why it's important. We are going to go more in depth during the week, but today is just the first how do I say it? The first, we're dipping our toes into the sand right now. We are getting we're getting the feel of the beach right now. Later on in the week, we're gonna be fully in the water. We're gonna be surfing, and we're gonna be so cool on this. We're gonna have good people here in this classroom. So, next, how can social intelligence affect someone? Social intelligence enhances personal and professional interactions, improving communications, relationships, conflict resolution, leadership, and emotional understanding. Why am I so close in the screen? Because if I wear my, oh, sorry, people. If I wear my glasses, you can't see my eyes. So, sorry. Kind of leaning in, jump scare, jump scare. How social intelligence can affect one? How I just said, it enhances personal and professional interactions with your boss, with your teacher, with your friends, with your loved ones, with your spouse, with your girlfriend, your boyfriend, that little talking stage y'all have, whatever. You need social intelligence for that. Improving communication, relationships, conflict resolutions. How I said, if you and your girlfriend are gonna be in a fight, y'all are not gonna just ghost each other like everyone else does. You need to talk to them. That's the most important and beautiful thing about a relationship. Communication. That's what we're learning here. And also emotional understanding. Emotional understanding. You need to know someone's beliefs, their emotions, what they've going through, what they have gone through. You need to know everything about this. And I know right now I'm throwing y'all a bunch of information, but in reality, this is life, and sometimes people do not have a lot of social intelligence. That's why some people are getting called jerks because they they don't know social intelligence. Sorry. All right. Now, the third slide. How can one know social intelligence? So, some people, believe it or not, do not know manners. This is how we're going to do it. Productive, active listening. You're going to listen to the person, you're going to observe them. You are going to develop not empathy, because I believe every human is somewhat born with empathy. If it's a little drop of like this or a big gallon of empathy in their body, we're gonna unleash it. We're gonna pop that little bubble, and we're gonna get a bunch of empathy here. Now, weak feedback. I mean, so seek feedback. My bad. Seek feedback. We're gonna do a little activity here in class right now. Social settings reflect on emotional responses. So, right now we are going. This is the beginning of the school year. So you're gonna, instead of doing all that, hello, my name is Julian. We're gonna say our favorite color, my favorite color, what I did in the summer, whatever. You're gonna turn to your neighbor. You're gonna tell them what they did in the summer, what they loved about the summer, what they didn't love about the summer, and then you're gonna tell them the feedback, and you're also gonna tell them how they can fix that negative part of their summer. Like, we're gonna give responses. No bullying here. If there is bullying, how I said, we're gonna resolve it. But I believe there's no bullying here. There's no bad people in this classroom. We are all family. I believe we're all family for the next, excuse me, for the next 10 months. So we are family, and I believe that we also can learn social intelligence naturally, but it takes a little pushing to do that. So, also, just a little PSAT, social intelligence. You're not going to respond to your boss, dude, what's up, man? What's up? Oh, you're going to at least say yes, sir, or yes, ma'am, or anything like that. I think all my class knows their manners. If they don't, we can go over it briefly. I love teaching manners. This is why I got this whole PowerPoint. And yes, but later in the week, we are going to go over manners, and we're going to go over the proper way to evaluate people's behaviors. But for right now, like I said, we're dipping our toes in the sand. So right now, just do that little activity we said, and it will take maybe 8 minutes to 10 minutes. And once we're all done, we'll get back to this. All right. All right, we're back. 10 minutes. It was perfect, a perfect lesson. Thank y'all very much for not doing anything now, for not doing anything bad. Now, what is social intelligence? We've already gone through this. I just wanted to give you a little briefing after our activity. A person's ability to understand and navigate interpersonal relationships. So, your ability to understand people's behaviors and what they love, what they hate, what they believe, if they are Christian, if they're Christian or if they're Catholic, if they have any other different religion, you want to understand their beliefs. You're not gonna go over there and hate them because of their beliefs. That is old fashioned. That is not acceptable anymore in our social standards in the world now. Everyone is supposed to respect each other, and I believe that in our class we should respect at least everyone in the school, in the city, in our state, in our country, and in the world. I believe that we can get along as a as a humanity. We can get along as people. Right now there's a lot of hate in the world, but I believe in the next century or so there's going to be a utopia where everyone respects each other, where everyone loves each other, man, where everyone just coincides with each other. Enough about my ranting. Let's get into the scary part of the presentation: life without social intelligence. Sorry, I'm using a headphone because this computer is poop. It's bad. The sound sucks, but I'm using this headset. Yes, I game. Oh, gaming. Gaming is a good example of social intelligence. You meet a bunch of people from all over the world on just your Xbox, PlayStation, your computer, your little phone game. You meet people. Social intelligence is not just with your community now. It's not 1960s where you just know the neighborhood and get along. And it is now worldwide. You need social intelligence worldwide, which I think that it is kind of hard to have social intelligence sometimes in this world now, because back in 100 years from 100, not 100, maybe 50 years ago, our neighborhood was our social intelligence. Everyone had the same beliefs in the same neighborhood. Everyone lived the same. But now you have people in your city that are have different religions. You talk to people from Canada on your phone or your Xbox or your PlayStation, and you have to respect their beliefs, they have in their heart, and you can't have that without social intelligence. And I think it's kind of hard to have it now, but we are. I believe that this we if y'all kids are taught social intelligence in an early age, I think we can make a big difference. That's why I make this little PowerPoint. That's why this week we're going over this whole activity, this whole lesson plan that I've created, and hope y'all like it. Hope y'all um, get at least some growth of social intelligence. Enough of me rambling. Let's get on to the last slide. Life without social intelligence. Without social intelligence, communication struggles, relationship suffers, conflicts will never be resolved, and emotional disconnects hinder personal and professional successes. The world is gonna go, sorry, excuse my language, to crap. It's gonna go to anarchy. It's gonna go crazy. It's gonna look like an apocalypse, because wars are gonna be created, conflicts are gonna be created, kids fighting, all the way to government officials fighting one another just because of their lack of social intelligence. Relationships, marriages are gonna break up. Your boyfriend, your girlfriend's gonna break up with you because y'all couldn't communicate in that little resolve of, like, who's on your phone, who's this. It's just crazy. It's the world can't run without social intelligence. And slowly but surely, I believe the world is running out of social intelligence now, with um people just hiding in their house and just not really talking to anyone. And it's even been worse post pandemic. In the pandemic, for the a year and a half that we were just inside our house, we never really talked to anyone through our computers or Zoom or all of that. We've never had a face to we during that pandemic. We were scared to have face to face interaction 6 feet away, And now when we get to go outside, now everything feels weird, like after COVID, everything has felt weird with people. And I believe that is because of the lack of social intelligence. And some say that we don't need social intelligence now in our tech era with computers, phones, and everything like that. But in my opinion, the world needs social intelligence to spin. And that's why I hope our new generations can learn social intelligence so they can be better than us. So that's why am I teaching my class today, and hopefully they can, you know, be better than us. My activity is it's two activities. In class today, we're going to go over this special activity I created. It's very fun. First, we're going to start off with a little Kahoot. I know y'all love the Kahoots, so we're going to do a Kahoot. Then we're going to do an activity, and then we'll call it a day for this period. But also, I want a little bit of homework, not paper homework. It's not going to take you a whole hour. It's not going to even take you 10 minutes. Just go up to your guardian, your mom, dad, grandpa, grandma, uncle, aunt, whatever. Go up to them, have a conversation about social intelligence. If they ask you what is that? What is, then tell them what I've taught you. And if you don't even remember what I said, Google it. I know y'all have a phone. I know y'all have a tablet. Google it, show them, tell them, and see what their opinion is about it. Write it down on your notes. Write it down on a piece of paper. Write it down on your phone, little app there called Notes. Write it down on somewhere, on a text message. Send it back to yourself. Whatever. Just do that. And tomorrow we're gonna speak about it and see if anyone wants to present. Whoever wants to present tomorrow gets a little treat. Not gonna be a little candy. It's gonna be a homework pass or something like that. Trust me, it in this day and age, no one wants to participate. No one wants to raise their hand. So you just need a little incentive. So yes. So thank you for this lesson. We're gonna get to this activity now, and yeah, I'm gonna stop the recording now. And have a good one. All right.